Alright folks, welcome back to King's Consoles, here with another Call of Duty Collector's Construction Set minifigure. This is Brutus from Call of Duty Black Ops 2, I believe it's the Mob of the Dead is actually from. One of the sort of more iconic characters from the zombie franchise of Call of Duty. They actually well said enough that the guys at Megablock decided to make a collector series based purely on this one zombie and this character, with a little bit of set as well. So as always, we'll take a look at the box beforehand and see a nice little picture of Brutus in the front. Now there's a great video I actually found. I've never really heard much of the character because I'm not really a zombies player. So I've done a little bit of research before this, and apparently he was just a bit of backstory to Brutus, that he was a prison guard called Stanley Ferguson. I'm not going to go into detail with that here, but certainly just search YouTube for Brutus story, and there's some great videos on there, kind of going a bit into this backstory of his character. But this is one of the older series, so this is still done as Mega Blocks as opposed to the Mega Construct series, which the Call of Duty franchise is now. Still need to pick up some of them actually, so nothing really interesting on the side. The back kind of shows you a little bit of the setup, the background. Great thing is you get 4 authentic accessories. So I believe this is the Ray Gun Mark II, or so I've been told. A smoke grenade, some sort of baton by the looks of it, and his armour. Now going by that, I'm guessing that the helmet must be a single mould or a single figure, a single part of the figure, because it's not shown as an accessory. So let's just get this guy open. Let's bring out the blade and unleash Brutus. I always want to say Bruticus for some reason, I don't know why. But let's get Brutus out here and see how much of it is built up and how much it needs to be constructed. So I do like these boxes though, they're quite nice to keep. Kind of just store them away for later. So we have the instruction manual, much same images on the front of the box, and just all your, let's open up a bit. Yeah, you can see the construction of the figure. So as I suspected, it's all one piece, the helmet and the head. So put it to one side. Let's see how it comes in the packaging. So one big bag. Could use my teeth, but as I always say, if the knife's available, use a knife and just try not to chop my fingers off in the process. So normally separate sections here. Let's just get this to the side. So this looks like the main part of the build for the background. Quite a few bricks actually for a single figure set. Like a jail cell door and the base plate. Some other parts which looks like scenery for the side. So quite a lot of different bags considering it's only a single figure. And there the guy is himself. So we'll open them up. I'll probably do the construction, don't know where the other parts actually are. Just get off to the side. So he's pretty much almost complete. In fact, what I can tell, can we look at him before he gets his armour on? Oh, if the arms move. Ah, so the arms are only up and down, which is interesting. Because the other figures, they have some sort of ball rotation. So this guy is pretty much complete. Obviously with the mould in the figure, his shirt kind of covers down. They've not got the kind of codpiece you put on. Yeah, so he's actually more of a moulded figure. Great visor. In fact, what we'll do is we'll pop his head off and finish him off, because I think the only thing we're missing really is his smoke grenade, which will probably be one of the smaller bags, but I'll add that on in a sec. So, a close up image of the character. That's actually a really impressive figure. Something so small, so much detail. Even like he's got his little prison board outfit, he's got his little tie. You've probably seen it better earlier on. His security badge, or his, not security badge, his prison officer badge. Nice wash on the armour as well. Got some chains around his body armour, carries into the back. So as always, you can put many accessories on. A lot of the accessories are interchangeable with the different sets, so if you wanted to put some extra gear on this guy, he looks like he'd take it. Got some sort of shin pads, homemade shin pads by the looks of it, some metal on the bottom of the legs. And I believe these are exclusive pieces, they're not available elsewhere, just purely for this figure. lot of good washes. Like, it's very dirty. You can see he's been around a bit and possibly in some fires, you never know. Try and get a good shot of his face. I think that's where he kind of excels. See if I recognise his face. Probably the visor's maybe not helping a little bit, get too close. But yeah, his head's really nice underneath there. Very zombified, and the visor, the crack in it doesn't look like it's gonna. It looks like it's actually going to fall off, but it's a pretty solid piece. His helmet running around, and yeah, I'm very impressed with the little figure. Let's have a closer look at the ray gun. See, these things are always a little bit hard to pick up on camera. Let's pick up the box instead. Just move the box out of the way. That's probably what's causing the problem. Yeah, a lot of detail, a lot of colour actually for a weapon of any sort of miniature series. But I believe this is meant to be set off a gun from inside the game. So I'm not a big zombies fan. This kind of goes over my head. No, I'm not a fan. I just never really played it that much. Something I tried to get into. You may have seen some videos on my channel. Try to play the Infinite Warfare zombies. I may go back to the Black Ops series because I do have the games on the PS3 and give them a try because I think they're meant to be the best zombie games. But yeah, very nice, and I don't think it's meant for him, but you can put it in his hand. I think it's meant to just like kind of a pickup that's going to be on the map. But this, I'll come back to you in a few moments. I'm going to get this built up because really this is just a bag of bricks just now, and I want to put the whole thing together. So for you, it'll be a few moments. Back in a few. Well, let's say this. Give it a second. What do you say? We're back. Yay! So that was a set. Pretty easy build, to be fair. Majority of it was just building up the bricks at the side. So I'm going to use my knife to point out because my fingers are too fat. So yeah, just a couple of 2x2 blocks, like 3 stacks of these cells, and then like a door encasement. The kind of barrier at the side here, which will hold your ray gun, and just a little light. So overall, nice little easy build. So 42 pieces, which I think the bulk of the pieces is actually this kind of body, because none of it really comes apart. I think you can pull it apart. I wasn't going to, but also the instructions show that Brutus does actually deconstruct. But yeah, I'm just kind of happy leaving him as he is. He's now finally got his club. I don't know what it actually classed as weapon-wise. His smoke grenade is now on his armour. But overall, really nice set. You got a little red light up here, which obviously indicates an alarm of some sort. So you've got the little light at the top left-hand corner as well. Overall, as with all the Mega Block sets, they've got this great kind of discoloration on the blocks, which kind of gives it that more gritty, dirty feel all round. So this is, most of my stuff kind of sits on a shelf, so it's not this will just be sitting in the back of the shelf and then kind of a black background. So yeah, looks pretty good. I'll move Brutus out of the way for just a second. Just show you that the door does actually open. So however you want to pose this guy, you can actually have him on the other side like he's about to come through the cell. Like so. So however you like, that's a great thing with these they're meant to be collector construction sets. There's a little bit of play value to them. If anyone does want to have kids and want to trust them with this. I say a lot of this is for adult collectors like myself. A bit of a size comparison for you. So here's Ghost. You can see what I mean about the legs. It's kind of got the other have this little cod piece and the ball joint legs and arms. This guy's really not very poseable apart from moving his arms up and down. But really, all he has to do is a zombie. We just have to stand in front of his jail cell as a prison guard and do the job. And to blur realities, size comparison compared to a Lego figure. Yeah, I love Lego, but I just love the realism. Well, realism, zombie-ish, as realistic as you can get a zombie. But I love the moulding on a lot of these figures, and just love the Mega Block series in general. I've not picked up any Mega Construct, as I said earlier on, but I'll see what's currently available to be picked up. They've got, it seems to be a bit too much for what I want to pay for. They've got these sets which have, it's really just 1 or 2 figures, and it's always in a container box, but the UK they're a bit pricey. I'll see what happens. These things do tend to come down in price. I actually picked this one up in Home Bargains for £2. So as I wasn't really aiming to pick up the guy, I'm kind of glad I have now. For £2, this is bargain for any price. No, that's a lie. I wouldn't pay £100 for them. But for £2, yeah, you can't really grumble with that. But that's all for this video, guys. I'll be back for more gaming related items and certainly more Call of Duty collector construction sets. I've got a few still to show off that I've not shown on camera. Might do a bigger set next time. We'll see how we go. But that's all for now, guys. Catch you later.